do?
I am Bella Martrice from San Francisco, California, Fillmore to be exact. What I do, I'm a poet, I'm a guerrilla activist, I'm a trained journalist, civic journalism and investigative journalism. I'm a published author, a host. Oh, and I'm a songwriter. You know, I got some music out there too.
Okay. So let's take us to the beginning, man. Take us to the beginning. When did you fall in love with the culture? Because obviously, like I said, you do a lot. So when did you fall in love with, just being an artist and creating art?
Oh, you know what? It go way back. Because, like being from the city, like I grew up listening to RBO Posse, San Quinn, you know what I'm saying? The Gamblers, like these were influenced. What's the, like just the Bay Area artists, E40, Too Short, Keek, just like, but as a little girl, like Rob Lowe, like I used to love that song, Rob Lowe, about to say about a lot of things.
Yeah.
We used to be like rapping this shit up in our grandma lobby. Oh God, for real. And so therefore my love of music came from there. And then, but as I got older, it's like I've always liked to read, for one. Like my grandma's house, we had the whole fucking encyclopedia. And then I was a nosy motherfucker. So, when my uncle would go to he gonna kill me if he see this. But when he would go to the pen and he'll come home, I would read all that niggas brought you letters. So I've always been a nosy motherfucker. And so when it comes to like reading and writing, it's like I just gravitated to that. Because I actually learned to read really early because a lady called us some niggers one time. And my cousin like he was like, you about to write her a letter? And I was like, I don't know how to write. And he was like, you gonna write this letter. Yeah, he's gonna beat me up. So I was like, nigga, I'm about to write that letter. So I wrote it and he went over there and put it in their mailbox. And when that bitch rang the doorbell, I was scared to death. I'm in the window, my mom goes to the window, and I'm thinking about myself like, oh, it's my ass, right?
But that was the beginning of you expressing yourself.
Hell yeah. Well, it was the beginning. It was but this is a trippy thing is that when she rang that doorbell, that lady was mad as fuck. And my mama was like, my kids don't know how to write. And I was like, oh shit. I sat there and I was like, ugh. I'm all right, huh? Okay. So that was my first discovery of the power with the written word. You get what I'm saying? Like that was like my first taste of it. I was like, ooh, I like these. So shout out to my cousin Fox.
So when did you know you wanted to do poetry?
I was at Ida B. Wells High School and Fillmore, and we was in Miss Langlois class. She gonna watch this. Shout out to Miss Langlois and Gloria Yamato. So Writers Corps, which is a nonprofit organization, would come to our school, and their mission statement was to actually increase literacy through creative writing. And so Miss Langlois had an English class. What's up, looking boy? But anyway, Miss Langlois had an English class, and my ass used to be catting off up in it. And I was a good student, kind of. Like, I do my work just when I woke up and shit. So we would have to write poetry in class. And so Miss Yamato, she came and we'll have to write poetry, blah. Boom. And then she asked Miss Langlois, she was like, who wrote this? And she was like, oh, that's Martrice. And she was like, the sleeping girl? The sleeping girl, because my eyes are nose off quicker than motherfucker. So that's how actually I was discovered. But it's like, why would all of this will be published? The whole school would be published up in poetry books. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of got it. Like, we always publish. I got niggas right now, dead niggas right now. You see them doing their thing. I got books with their poems and stuff. We all did it at IDB, you know?
So when you, because I've been watching your movement a little bit, and it's the ghetto poet. So it's like, I want to know, like, what is the inspiration behind the ghetto poet? Like when somebody meets you or they listen to your stuff, what do you want them to know about you? What is the motivation and the direction?
That's a really interesting question. I mean, for one, I'm a big reader and I'm a writer, period. So Bell Hooks, I remember one time I was reading Bell Hooks' book. She's an activist, a Black activist. and she was talking about her struggle with publishing this one book, and she was just like, well, I was struggling publishing this book because I was like, who am I talking to? And she felt herself confined within white supremacy, like trying to cater to white women in order to get them book sales. And she was struggling with herself, but she ended up being like, I'm not talking to you, white women. I'm not looking for your validation. I'm not looking for you to understand me. And when I read that, I read it like 10 times. I said, that has been my motherfucking problem. I wasn't talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm from the hood, and I'm good with that. And I'm educated, and I'm beautiful, and I'm not apologetic to you. I love where I'm from. Our house is worth millions of dollars, baby. Like, and not even just a social economic status, but there's so many beautiful things that have grown from where I'm from. I'm one of them. So my value isn't determined by somebody else's interpretation of it, or nor will I be shamed by who I am. I'm a ghetto poet. Straight up. I'm not a rapper either. I'm a poet. Most rappers don't even know they're poets. Rap is an acronym meaning rhythm and poetry. Straight up. I'm a poet, a ghetto one. I'm from the hood, baby. Straight up.
That's real. That's real. I don't think I ever heard it like that before.
Yeah. But because it takes a lot of, you got to think, like, I've spent a lot of time investigating myself. Not only that, it's like, I done went fucking stir-ass crazy. Like, straight the fuck up. It's like, and I've done it out loud. I am the expression of what a human is. I've experienced every emotion and I never hid it. So when it comes to me, it's like, I feel like one of my favorite rappers was Pac, because you see 3 dimensions of a person. You seen this perfection. You seen this, imperfections. You seen this flaws. You seen him being a fuck nigga. You seen him being a hyphy nigga. You seen him, being loving with the children. You seen him making mistakes. You seen him bounce back. Like, you get to see this whole person, unlike, let's say, for example, like a Beyonce. Like, for years, they kept her, you don't know who the fuck she is. You just see one flat image. It's like, I'm a human. I'm a fuck. I'm a fight. I'm a spit. I'm a cuss. I'm a shit. I'm a eat. Like, I'm a experience love. I'm a break a few niggas' hearts. I'm gonna do it all. Like, straight up.
The real is the good and the bad, not just the good.
Exactly. And it's like, I never tried to. One thing is that I've lived my life publicly, like, as far as me writing and being published. Like, shout out to the Bayview newspaper, like Poor Magazine. Them the first people that was publishing my shit. I had niggas writing me from the pen when I was a teenager, like Ace Lil Sis. You feel me? I done had niggas that went to the pen when I was telling them, like, nigga, I'm lit. And they're like, hey, man, I didn't know this. Man, there's motherfuckers in there. They know exactly who I am because I'm a writer, because they read, nigga. You don't read, bro. Like, so, I think I answered your question.
So when I've been seeing you've been performing a lot lately. So when a person come to your show, what could they expect? Like what should they expect? Like what feeling do you feel, or what feeling are they gonna leave with?
Well, I'm a host, so therefore it's like, for me, I'll tell you the reason why I did it, and the feeling that I want to inspire. Because there's times where I perform. Okay, let me start. I had stopped with poetry, rap, all that shit. I was sick of dealing with the whole shit when it come down to the music shit. Niggas faking, niggas being on some bitch shit. You record, motherfucking ain't mixing mastered. I'm going to Cameo contest. Ain't got what I need. Shout out to Bars Make Bangers. That nigga had my back when I was doing that. And to nigga Willie B, straight up. And my nigga Money Right. You feel me? It's like those people that when I was like in the middle of trying to do shit that was putting me in position, and there were suckers that was stopping me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got sick of that shit, like the politics of it, the stupid shit. And me being a woman, like, niggas don't be wanting to do music, niggas be wanting to fuck. And my thing is, I would rather you just say that so we could just stop this conversation right now. Like, you feel me? If you just want to fuck shit, maybe I want to fuck too, damn. And then these niggas be having way too many egos. It's like, nigga, you ain't even keepable. You feel me? You might just be a smasher and passer, nigga. You might just get split alone, nigga. So with that being said, it was just like, I was sick of dealing with that, being a female, navigating shit, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, to where I notice when I deal with certain niggas, shit move. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I go to the studio and I'm with certain people, they be like, okay, we're going to do this. We're not going to play with this, bitch. I like that. So therefore, I got really discouraged. And then so I went through a deep-ass depression straight up, and like deep dark, because I was not shine my light, which is my poetry, which is being with the art and stuff like that. And it got, so I'm hitting goals. I'm getting my, you feel me, my money up, my account looking right, the credit score popping, you feel me, all the shit. I'm about to graduate college. I'm like, nigga, pop my collar. But then what ended up happening was that I wasn't happy with none of that shit. Nothing. So finally I was like, man, I gotta do something like I gotta be back happy. So, you know, I was like, fuck it. And I went and I did an open mic. So people come, I feel like, don't expect shit. Expect what you bring. Because it's the opportunity for you to share your gift and be supported. So when you come, you should feel inspired. You feel me? Like I done bit that dirt, nigga, and I done spit that shit out, nigga, dust myself off, and you feel me? And I feel like that's the feeling I want. I feel like if somebody's unmotivated, uninspired, I want them to come and be like, man, I remember that bitch. Man, I remember, you feel me? Like nigga, you feel me? There have been people that to see me sneaking up on the bus, nigga, from East Oakland to Fillmore with a speaker jumping over Bart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this shit about the mud. So it's like, if anything, be inspired. Don't let shit stop you. So I'm unstoppable, straight up.
Yeah.
So if feeling, you're going to be passed the mic by a real motherfucker that want to see you win. Straight up. So therefore, if you're going to feel anything, I want you to feel inspired and empowered.
That's real. That's real. I hope y'all listening to that. But Bella Martrice just told you that. Hope y'all paying attention. But yeah, man. So on to the next question. You know, so you know, like I said, when you out, you was talking about, you know, how you deal with men, and you know how you deal with that and shit in the industry, and you know, just what advice would you give to, you know, yourself at 18, 19 right now?
You know what? See, the thing is, I started off with some real niggas. Like my pastry niggas, my film on niggas. Like, I was sneaking to the studio when I was 12. There was one right there on Steiner Street. So therefore, I was around. You know what I'm saying? I jumped off that porch early, so I'd be sneaking out the house and shit. I'd be outside. I thought I was a little nigga. So I've never been one of the people that let people just manipulate me. I've always had a very strong sense of what I would do with my morals and my integrity. I was raised in church. So therefore, there's just some shit I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to do it. It ain't never been in my spirit to do it. But I would say to other women who do not have that strength or that upbringing, who is 17, 18, have your morals and make them unwavering. Whatever it is, like, if I ain't never sold no pussy and it ain't for sale when you can't buy it, and if you had $10 million and offer it to me, I'd be like, come on and bring it, we're going to rob your ass. Straight up. Like, you to even insult me to that level, like, that was a joke, but, you know, but for real though, it's like, there's certain things I'm just not going to do. Like, it's just, that's not the content of my character. I don't fuck around. The 18-year-old me, I can't. That bitch was raw too. That was the first time I published the book. That's when I was interviewing. You
feel like them years is what made you.
Exactly. Like, I can't take away the struggle and be like, oh yeah, because it's like, I'm rigorously tested. Who I am is a fact. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm battle tested. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, I don't feel like there's anything, like, everything I've been through, it made me a better fucking motherfucker. Like, straight up, I feel like it made me a better woman. It made me more confident. It made me more, like, I feel like when I die and I go to God, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, I feel like, stay true to you and stay true to God. If you don't feel on this earth that what you do, that you could go see your maker, nigga, you don't need to be doing it. Straight up. So I feel like if there's anybody that, you know what I'm saying, is struggling with anything, if you don't feel right by it, and stand on that shit. But a lot of people don't want to take the sacrifice that come with it. Like, there's been times I done hopped about an $80,000 cars because I didn't like what the motherfucker said and walked over an hour. Now, maybe my feet was hurting, and I got ugly feet. Now, I've been having them for a minute, though, keep it one, though. But what I'm saying is that I'd have been like, I don't give a fuck.
You stood on your morals. You stood on your morals.
So, and it's going to be situations where your morals is going to be, I mean, that's life, but they're going to be tested. You feel me? Like, I've had people try to marry me and be like, hey, this is what I own. You want to marry? I'm like, nigga, well, I look like a hell no. I'm feeling my baby. You don't go like that. Like, you know, like, keeping your morals, and then don't let words, like, I hear a lot of people doing a lot of whole shit, and they have different words for it. Like, okay, if you're a predator, you're a predator, and what defines as predator is these actions. There's no difference. You could call it this, that. No, you're a fucking predator. If you're a fucking whatever it is. Stop letting motherfuckers try to manipulate shit and run fuck nigga game on you. And I'm not talking to the bitches only. I'm talking to anybody. Like, there's a lot of niggas and bitches that do shit, and they be like, stop letting money control you. Stop worshiping money. I see a lot of motherfuckers to where they money, God is they money. A nigga do some hoe shit, they be like, oh, that nigga would have money. He was about some money. Nigga, it's still some hoe shit, nigga. Another thing is women. I mean, this is for men. Think about this. When you go to all these bitches you think you fucking over, when you go to God, remember, nigga, you gonna have to be held accountable for that shit, my nigga. Straight up. And God didn't say, oh, thou shalt not lie but to a bitch, my guy. You feel me? God, thou shalt not steal, but from a bitch is good, my nigga. Like, niggas be having this shit fucked up. And, you know, I ain't gonna get on the bitches' heads. Oh, yeah, I am, real quick. Stop motherfucking throwing your female homies up under the bus. These bitches be taking that shit down, like turning the other cheek real literal when it come to niggas, but beyond their friends and hold women to this unrealistic, like, standard of how they should interact with other women. And they some hateful bitches. Like, just hateful, spiteful, like, goddamn, bitch, go get some Jesus in your life. Like, and stop hating. Like, just because another woman's beautiful don't mean that she's more beautiful than you, bitch. She just different. I don't look at I like bad bitches. I be like, bad bitch. And then too, I'm a chubby bitch, but ain't no motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. You can put the baddest bitch next to me, bitch. You just different. Yeah. That's it. Because if a nigga mine, he mine, bitch. And if bitch, you can knock him, you can keep him. I'll get another one. Straight up. So I think
speaking on that a little bit, you know, like moving into 2023, like telling people what kind of person you are of that situation you just said. Would you, when you see a pretty girl or a pretty woman, are you the person that would give her a compliment? Or you kind of just give her the side, or you would give her the side eye and roll her eyes?
No, I ain't no. My mother's a beautiful woman. My sisters are beautiful women. I've grown up around beautiful women my whole life. I never seen that. I thought that shit was normal, you know. So that's not nothing that has ever bothered me. But there is some nasty, spiteful bitches that's pretty. And I think there's a lot of times where a lot of people think that if you don't like somebody because of their character, they automatically be saying you hate me. But you know what? One thing I can say, some more advice. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker got to say, because if I don't respect the way you think, how much motherfucking respect what you say? And who gave you authority in my life for me to decide what you said have any value? It has none to me, you know? But hell no, I don't motherfucking hate on no bras. I love seeing women do their thing. I love seeing the beauty of it. I have a beautiful daughter, so I want for everybody to put these values in their children. My daughter about to go to high school. I had a really hard time in high school because I was cute. But mine is, if somebody fuck with mine, they're going to jail. Straight up. They mama too. Ignorant bitches, hi. I'm Martrice County. I have a beautiful daughter, and your punk ass daughter will be the fucking juvenile hall, and I will sue you. Straight the fuck up. Like, people need to, and then another thing, niggas, stop motherfucking fucking with black women. Stop talking about they dark skin and our hair, and because you're making these women so goddamn insecure, and the kids aren't secure, and when they get around each other, they just hateful and spiteful. Because you niggas, a lot of niggas be promoting that fuck nigga shit, like creating conflicts for women. You just messy niggas. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, get it together. Your mind ain't right, bro. You creating havoc and confusion, demon.
So the last question we want to ask you, you know, before we get out of here is, we want to give the youth a little bit of financial advice, man, because you know we done, at this age that we at now, we done seen a lot of money, you know. So you know, a person that's 18, 19, you know, they got that little money. What would your suggestion be they should do with that money?
You said 18, 19?
18, 19, when they get that little 15, 20,000. What should they do with it? What would your advice be, is to go experience life and blow it off?
Hell
or should
no.
you save it, and try to turn that 10 into 15 or that 15 into 20? What would your advice be?
Okay, man. It's gonna have to, oh damn, like 20 bands for 18 or 19.
And you're a fresh 19.
Fresh 19. I would say enroll in a financial literacy class within your motherfucking community. You're not going to know how to spend money. You're not going to know shit. So therefore, you can get all the tools that you need in order to spend your money correctly. So one is having financial literacy. Once you obtain that financial literacy, I feel like, you know, you should put aside a way. Let's say like you take 20, like you could go online, look for a cheap ass ticket, take your ass a trip. You boss motherfucker, fuck yeah. But have a budget. I think budgeting, but that's what you'll learn in their financial literacy class. So I think that you could have fun and experience life, but do like have goals in place and also have financial literacy. Because you could, you know, like me personally, with my daughter, I done taught her credit and everything already. I show her my accounts. I'm like, look, this is what we have. This is what we're doing. This is an investment. This is what we hear. These are the receipts. This is how we determine how much money that we're spending. Hey, look, turn off the light, because that's basically take money, throwing it in the garbage. So I think be aware of also external resources. Like let's say, for example, like my daughter, like I was recycling cans and bottles, but I would give them away sometime when I seen there was a woman, she broke her arm, and I hella recycling. She out there in the middle of the night taking out garbage, and I said, hey, look, if I give you a bunch of recycling when you go home, and she like, yeah. And I gave her all that shit. I said, you want me to give you a ride? So, but having all types of streams of income, I'm teaching my daughter, like, look, you put this away, we sit on this for about a year. And that's, you feel me? Look how much, you know, drinks and shit we be drinking. Put that shit away. So I think looking at where your money at, like you could see, like I see money. You get what I'm saying? I taught my daughter be making, like find your passion. And then too, like business credit, that's a whole nother thing. So I think building credit, first financial literacy, but have fun. Just don't be stupid.
Mm-hmm. Be smart.
Be smart. And then once you find out what you really want to do, don't just use your motherfucking money. I think people sometimes they just want to use their money. Nigga, put that shit under the bed and go apply for financial aid, bro. Like, utilize the programs that's out here. Like, they pipping us out of everything. Like, people be like, I pay taxes. There's taxes on everything, sweetie. Cookies, candy, oil, you name it, you paying taxes. We all pay taxes. I don't give a fuck if you're employed or not. So therefore, utilizing things, Section 8, get your motherfucking ass on there. Get in the home buyers program. Anything that's out there, you don't come from everything. My name, gimme. What you gonna give me? Give me free. So if you got 20 bands,
basically, you supposed to act like you ain't even got that 10. Supposed to act like you ain't even got that 10. You supposed to act like you starting from scratch.
Got it. Don't tell the motherfuckers. You feel me? Don't do none of that. That's the thing. It's like, you see, I done seen agents. I was up in LA. I swear I went to the welfare. Oh, man, these motherfuckers is pulling up in brand new Benzes going to go apply for food stamps. You feel me? I'm like, what? But what I'm saying is other cultures, but I think that our culture consistently are knocking each other down to where people are afraid to go to utilize the resources that are put in place for us. You feel me? Go get financial aid. Apply for that Pell Grant. Blacks are also the #1 people in America that do not apply for scholarships. I have 5 scholarships when I graduated. I used to be getting bands, like literally like bands, like just on graduating. Utilize your skills. Charge people for them. Don't let people lowball you. You feel me? Have a tenacity about yourself. Like, look at what the market's charging. See your value for your skill set on a level of, let's say, for example, I'm a public speaker. Nigga, do you know how much it costs to hire me? How much I done got paid in my life to talk? Free trips, all organic, fly hotel. We like this out there. Like, nigga, you paying to listen to me? Let's get it. Looking up, but if you look up and see how much money, how much budgets that they have, so looking at the skills you have and look at how it transfers in real life. One more thing to them. What I did was when I was in school, I would read my homework and stuff, and I'll look at the best motherfuckers in America. I'll be on Harvard website, reading their essays, being inspired by them. Go for the gusto, man. You feel me? Go for the gusto. I feel like utilize that internet. Like, I got it out the mud. I was a bitch that was up going to the San Francisco Public Library, carrying 10 books. Nigga on the 71 hate. Damn, you feel me? Y'all got it right in your hands. Utilize it.
It's right there. Go get it. Go get it.
Go get it.
Man, we appreciate you coming in the cockpit, man.
Thank you.
Telling people how they could get at you and contact you if they want your services or if they want a book. Telling people how they could get at you and what you got coming next.
Okay, boom. So on July 15th, it's an open mic. It's going to be in Antioch, and it's going to be at Tony's Beer Garden. I've been throwing them flyers everywhere. You feel me? And it's going to be from 6 to 10. And dope thing, we got Champ Green, we got the Antioch Poet Laureate, my nigga Aria the vocalist. Who else? Me, Champ Green, Aria the vocalist, and Coron. Damn, I forgot the nigga name. That's all about it. Cordon, fuck it. He the poet